And we're on. Hey, it's Mod the Mats. I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
I'm not Matt.
There we go. That's Teddy tonight. He's coming back again. We might have him hooked. So let's put on Facebook. Let's go live on the Facebooks.
There we go.
Alrighty. And Facebook's live. Hello, Facebook. Gotta find some way of making it not as dark on Facebook. So
I don't know why it is.
here we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. We're good.
Alright.
Ah. So welcome everybody. Sorry we're starting a little late tonight. Doggone adulting got in the way. Yeah, no. So let's see. Put it up there. Post in the chat.
Yes.
There we go. Hey. Yeah, check on the Facebook page of Mom with the Mats. We have tonight for our Sweet 16 at 8 o'clock. We have best one-word rock bands that are not Metallica pre-1990. And we have some other ones that will be in next week's. So, but the bracket is up there, so take a look. That's on Facebook, so join us there. And let's get that over there. Make sure that goes. Alright. Go. So Teddy is working on his Gundam Night, so you can see that in there. We got booth cam going on there. Matt is checking the hood.
You're about to tape it off.
Right.
I'm gonna tape off and paint just the center section black.
And then we are putting
One of these right there,
Alright.
and hopefully it'll work and I can be done with the freaking build.
Where's the
This
files?
is the only thing
Files.
left. Only thing left to do.
Well,
Would have been done last week, but it just didn't work.
and let's see. I'm gonna continue on with decals on the Spitfire. Here was last week, and this. So tonight is going to be. Ooh, uh-oh.
Break it.
Come on, come on, come on. I don't know how you got on there. Piece of paper that was. I'll leave that off. Oh yeah, I forgot that fell off too last night. Or the other night. So if you check on Facebook, we have the buddy build done for the F-15 Eagles. Have those pictures up.
Did you start that last summer?
That was last summer. We finally got them done.
It'd been done for a little while.
Right.
They've been done since probably May, into May, before you went on vacation.
Yeah, that's right. But I finally got the picture. Got around to doing pictures. And yours against the sky looked awesome.
That's good.
So if you check out that picture, those.
Which one? The car from last week?
And the planes he posted.
The Jets.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's over
I will transport that tonight.
Okay.
I cleared a little space I think I can fit it in.
Alright. Let's see. Let's pull these out.
What brand of tape do you use again? The Tamiya tape?
Yeah.
Remember.
I got some 18mm if you need some wide stuff.
I shouldn't need any of that. I've been going through a lot of this 10 mil.
Uh huh.
Been going through that like crazy. Seems to be my favorite thickness.
Oh.
We had a really small 545 class.
Yes, yes, you did. Oh no, yes, yeah. It was like
4 people.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was me, Sean, Mikey, and the newer girl.
Claire.
No, the other one. The blonde one.
I thought her name's Claire.
Maybe it is. I thought it wasn't.
Okay. There.
Have you done any of the orange belt stuff yet, Shaihan?
I have not.
It's a lot harder than the. A lot harder than or yellow.
Gotcha. That is why I am perfectly content with being a yellow belt for a while. Let's see.
Sean started on his orange, even though we technically haven't passed him for yellow yet. But he has all the everything down. So he was on the test. He had to go on vacation.
I would have been on probably the test too if I would have gone on vacation, but I went on 2 of them.
You were there for the test.
Yeah, but then I went on vacation. Haven't done any of the other stuff yet.
Oh, true. You'll probably get on there for the next belt test after this one. Supposing you don't go on another 2-3 week vacation.
I'm going on a 10-day one soon.
Never mind, you might be on the next one.
Hello, all the people in chat. Welcome.
Yeah, regulars haven't shown up yet. But someone tell Australia
Yep.
that it's time.
Let's say. Looking for George and Ken and John. Looking for Mikey. Excuse me, Michael.
Corey.
Yeah, Corey, Jim. Where y'all guys at?
They were on last night, like, where the heck are these guys?
Yeah. Sorry.
Are you from Canada?
It's one of the things I just pick up. I don't know why.
Did you go to Canada for an extended length of time?
I did not. I have a sister-in-law who's half Canadian.
Does she say it like that?
No.
He's from like Minnesota.
I got a bunch of students who are, let's see, hockey players.
Do they talk Canadian?
No. Excuse me. Oh. Did I get unplugged? Oh no.
Yeah.
That did.
It's a very loose one. There's George.
There it is. There he is.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
We were just saying someone needs to phone Australia and tell George we're on.
Yeah. George, been able to chance model yet? Did you get unpacked?
A little bit of delay in
What?
The noise.
It's coming from right there.
it's your, whatchamacallit. I'm assuming.
Does it usually come on while you're down here?
No.
I just thought it was the water or something.
Oh, it could be.
I assumed.
Thank you for inviting me again.
No problem.
So I need to grab the stickers.
You have a standing invitation. So,
Alright.
yeah. So the sticker I should have threw in the box.
It is.
Okay.
I sent it over with the other stuff. I figured I'd wait till the end.
Normally it would have been.
Would you
Because
wait till
Matt's,
the end to put it on? Or
wedding
go as you go
anniversary, and don't think
What?
Would you put the stickers on now or wait till
his
closer
wife
to the
would
end?
have appreciated
Later.
him blowing that off to do this. So here we are.
Yep. And model table set up. And kit opened.
We got open.
Woo!
Something good, something juicy, something probably yummy.
Ooh. Stash sorted in big boxes by manufacturer.
You like good organization.
Let's say. I group mine by scale.
I used to group mine by the order in which I'm going to build them. But I haven't rearranged since I bought more at the last thing.
Oh yeah, definitely take some photos and post them up on Mom with the Mats. We like seeing people's benches and stuff. You can even do a little video. If you do a video, let me know, and I'll give you my email address, and you can send it to me, and then I can upload it onto YouTube.
Yeah. Bench tour. Slowly taping this off to the best of my abilities. Cut this off.
There you go.
We'll take some photos.
Hello, Marietta, or whoever's watching on Facebook. Hey, Jim's on. What's up, Jimmy?
Jimbo.
Jim, I sent you a text message the other day. Let me know.
Trying to spend more of his money.
You didn't say no.
I did not, no. How goes it, Jim?
One open is Italari 148C Cobra, but Decals is bad. Jim just got done painting the wheels on the E-Tiger. It's the E-Tiger. The tank.
Oh, yeah, yes. Alright, good. I want to make sure you got it because I didn't know, Jim, if I had your right number or not. And remember, Jim, you always have a standing invitation to come too. You just got to let me know.
Has Jim come before?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So you saw that list that I posted with that one girl from the gym.
Yes to the F4,
Yeah, that was cool.
Corsair,
Yeah.
Eggplane, and the Voyager.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's right! I'm sorry. You did. Yes, and Jim is... Yes. Jim is... After building the ACH 47, I saw the light, and I think I have purged every one of my Italy kits. Or Italy kits, depending on where you're from and how you pronounce it. Those are kits that are known for not fitting well.
Ah. Yeah, she almost threw up after that left. After the camera rolled off, she laid there for almost 2 minutes. Her face went from really red to bright green.
Ooh. That's not good. Wow, you got all those? Oh, so for 7 apiece. Okay.
You might remember her. Do you remember Mr. Horst?
Built a few Italari got
From karate?
can
Mhm.
tolerate.
That's his sister. That's Katie.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, Italari does not make my kind of stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. But we have AMTs. That's or it has the potential.
I know I built a Hawk model kit, or the manufacturer Hawk. That was pretty terrible. AMT, where we think we have it looking like what it's supposed to.
AMT is some imagination required.
Like the only way that nose cone was gonna fit on that Daytona was with imagination.
Imagination. One of the perks, we're not sponsored by anybody or anything like that, so we can say what we like.
And until someone wants to buy my opinion, you're gonna get the real deal.
Yeah. If you would like to sponsor us, that would be great.
Emails are always open.
Yeah.
That's right. AMT, where the only color plastic is white.
That sounds like
I
a
think
whole-
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an AMT kit that wasn't molded in white.
That sounds horrible.
Like that Chevy Chevelle Revell kit I had, or is it monogram? I think it was monogram. It was molded in blue.
Only blue.
I think the Nash Bridges CUDA kit I had is molded in yellow.
So say,
Not the right yellow, but it's molded.
there's that. My F-104 Starfighter down there, molded in bright yellow. Everything was bright yellow.
Oh.
Everything.
Why? Why not just mold it with the actual colors like this
Oh.
one here?
It was. Well, that kit was. That kit was made in 1986.
Okay, I'll give
So,
it some slack.
Yeah, that kit was made
Probably within the last decade.
probably in the last 2 years.
Probably.
Yeah. I know. How's your training or your Mexican?
Right leg.
So there's any number anywhere?
Probably not one we would understand.
No.
There's a few regular numbers, but
Let's see. Could start the Tamiya Wildcat for the group build, but a few parts off the sprue. Did they fall off? If they fell off in transport or anything like that, you're good. Yeah, it was very difficult, and then I had to spray it
with
black.
With the Gundam, you don't really paint it,
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of comes normal.
so that's part of it.
It already looks right.
Oh, Tiffany's on. Hi,
Yeah.
Tiffany. Yes, Jim, we are still waiting for the Flory model sponsorship. We use their washes, we use their sanders.
Till we stop making it. Jerk face.
Alright, so we'll let that dry. wow, there was massive delay. See, no, test fitted only purpose, so technically started it. We'll let you slide. That'd be alright, George. We'll let you slide.
Now I can get my stuff.
Taping curves. Bane in my existence.
Jim goes, kind of like Tamiya, mold the Tiger 1 tank in German gray and then ask you to paint it in German gray.
What?
No.
What do you mean?
Mold it in the color that it's supposed to be. I'm not gonna paint it.
Do you know there are multiple shades of gray?
That sounds horrible to try to keep up with.
Let's see. Is this one? Look at that. Reach out there, XF63 German gray. Or I can reach out this one, and I bet this is Ocean Gray 2.
What's Ocean Gray 1?
I don't know, I don't have that one, I don't think.
Bruh.
Let's see. That's light blue. That's light blue. I'm sorry, it looks like gray to me.
We must be colorblind or something.
Let's see, what's the, oh, this is gray. Yeah, sky gray. And right next to that, no, it's intermediate blue. Medium blue. Yeah, there's another. Light gray.
Just me, or is there no major difference between that XF 19 and the other one you just picked up? Other grays?
These two?
Yeah, they look so similar from far away.
They're close. That's a little darker. That's got a little blue in it.
They use the exact same plastic color though.
No. It's a little bit lighter.
That is like a shade off, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, throw this on it too. Throw out 83.
Oh my god. I get so confused. Even if they got it messed up, nobody would actually notice. If they messed up which gray went into which bottle. Alright, the right lid is done.
Alright. Okay, George says he's going to post pictures soon. So he's going to hopefully start that Wildcat.
Sky blue that looks weirdly like it's green.
Yeah. That's Jim saying that.
Yeah.
That it looks green.
You mean Gary?
Yeah.
Model Master were so simple, just FS color.
That's right. That is the fact. I still have some of my Model Masters. I have all my German colors in Model Master. Cause let's see. Where's my good one? My favorite one. There you go. So then we want to really throw some complexity in. So if you really want a good color, there you go. There's a good gray. It's gonna get stirred up, but it's been sitting. But there you go. Schwarzgrau RLM 66.
How can you even keep up with every last little itty bitty shade of gray?
Everybody loves the Model Master's cockpit green.
There's an app for that.
Is that why you have them all marked with tags on the top?
These over here? Yes.
Yeah.
Those over there? Yes. That's why because I found out one time that paint thinner will take this little label completely off, and then you're like, what is that again? So not only did I numbered it on the top, but I also put a piece of tape across it so it won't smear off. So yeah, those are all my German colors. These are all my weird colors.
Yeah.
Now, like, everybody loves fluorescent red.
What's orange?
I know. But yeah, they call it fluorescent red.
That's just
Jim
orange.
said he was in the Navy. There are an infinite array of Garys.
Ah, yes. Alright, come on so I can flip you over.
This is gonna have to do. I cannot get that anymore.
Any more taping on that? Wow.
I can't get any more of a good curve on that.
Hopefully it'll sit down there right so I can spray it.
I didn't know you need I got curve tape.
Too late now. I'm already over invested.
Okay. Because I got 4mm curve tape and 1mm curve tape. It's Tamiya tape. It goes around curves.
Oh, I get to build this part again.
See, at least it's pretty well standard that you could do. Oh, I can do this. Oh, yeah, now I can do it again. It's just it's reflective in reverse.
Yeah, but this is the part I had so much trouble with last time. You remember?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because for me, it wouldn't fit right.
All right. Let's see. We just got that. We got that. Oh, 19. There's those on here. Little tiny ones. Thought I was all done with the bow. Just now. 23.
Quite get to those.
3. 20. Plus we got some more tiny ones. Seven. George says good tape. Yes.
Trying.
Alright.
Did you guys see Sound of Freedom?
Have not. Heard about it, was really good.
It is. What sounded really horrible is that there's some news stations like, this is a very right-wing movie.
It's just a movie.
Yeah.
Movie about human trafficking, and they're like, this is right-wing propaganda.
Can't we just enjoy the movie?
It was a good movie. It was based off a true story. It doesn't look like it was low budget. Like, it feels like a higher budget movie. But there are definitely some scenes that took some levity holding back towards the, like, midpoint of the movie. There's a certain thing that they do, and it's, like, toned down because of budget. Otherwise, you can't really notice.
Gotcha.
Which was really good for a lower budget movie. I think it was only 60-something million in it.
Say under 100 billion these days is considered low budget.
Yeah. And this was 68 million, and they, like, stretched it. So,
It made more money than
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
It has, yeah. When I went, that was the first time I've seen the theater pack since Spider-Verse.
Oh, thanks, George and Jim. They're commenting about our F-15s. They will never, ever, ever see the light of day again, actually.
Yeah, they were big time.
The
Big time disappointment in decal quality.
Yeah. The decals are garbage. And that was the main part about doing it.
Yeah, that was like the big selling point for the whole thing. Sadly, they will not be seeing a show.
Yep.
Why did it come together perfectly this time?
Because you know how to do it this time. There you go. That's right.
I guess it saved me 10 minutes compared to last time.
Alright, where are you? Let's see. I gotta go for red strips. Where do red strips come from? Outer front. 27? 27. And they do curve around, okay. Alright.
Did you check out Vinland Saga over the last week?
The what?
That Vinland
They
Saga
weren't
show?
self-printed decals. They were just ones
Huh?
purchased
I
from
can't remember the company name.
Squadron.
Squadron. Don't buy from them. They're crap on them. They would have stripped them. You can strip them, but we didn't have, better versions of them. If they strip them, you can just put water on it and they'll eventually come off. Decal scissors met.
Yes.
Please and thank you.
There you go.
Figure out more things.
That's why I have multiple kinds of scissors. The other thing with them is I think they were old. So that's what kind of did it in for them, I think. Like, the glue didn't adhere to them. After using microset should have sucked them down like glue, literally. But
They
no,
did not do
it did not do that. And it was sad. We cried. Alright. Well, while it's drying, let's flip it over to this side. Orientation. Alright, so we got some people in there.
it. Yeah. He says try Solvaset. It tends to be more aggressive than Microset.
Use that too. I use Microsol, same kind of thing. Was not happy.
A combination of that and how poorly the fuselage fit together that really sealed the deal on those being shown.
Yeah. Now I talked to my dad about that, about the real thing, and because they actually build the airplane the same kind of way. You have the forward fuselage, and then you have the body, and what they would do is they would mate it up, and sometimes there was almost a half-inch difference by how the body and the forward fuselage would fit together. There'd be times, he said, they'd have it in a jig and they'd be cranking on the jig to get it to line up just so they could get some locking nuts in it to square it up. I was like, that's crazy. Well, thank you, Jim.
What did Jim say?
He said that he thought the kits looked good.
Oh.
Make sure you check out the one that I took of Matt's
Say much like
up in the air.
the Blues last season and the Cardinals this season, they tanked. Tanked hard.
Now, whenever I do a swap meet, I ask him if I can look in the box for the F-15, and if the body and the forward fuselage are already mated together, then I get it.
Yes. It shall be a requirement.
Yes. Teddy, how's it coming?
It's going good. I'm working on the left leg now.
All right. Can I borrow this?
Sure.
This is what Teddy's got done so far of his Gundam. Oh, and a leg. So he's almost there.
Yes. I just have the other leg and then the torso.
Yes.
Or the waist.
The waist.
Not the torso. That's the torso.
The pelvic region.
Yes.
Where the nuts and bolts are.
And we're like half the parts apparently
That's
go.
not for me.
And we're like half of these parts apparently go.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I think the torsos are
Yeah.
gonna be pretty bad.
You got probably a back too.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Still, there's still a lot left, and well, so many spots left to fill out on the
Right.
size of the leg.
Jim said the 72nd Academy F-14 was like that too. So Jim, I don't think you're here today. Here is mine for the buddy build. It's the Fujimi F-14, and I think it's the one that Academy took their mold from. So I'm pretty excited about this.
See, buddy
Did
build
you
or
finish
group
it yet,
build?
or
What?
did you finish it?
No.
Or are you about to start it?
I'm gonna start it.
See, buddy build or group build?
Our group build. Sorry, group build. Teddy represents a whole new generation of modelers. Yes, he does. And we're really excited that he's here.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna put her in a curve.
Alright. Alright, man, I need that wide tape you don't like.
The wide tape? The wide tape?
Yeah, that you don't like.
40 mil?
Yeah.
That's that.
Thank you, sir. Only problem,
What?
or it's not really a problem, it's gonna be a challenge. The decal is clear backing. I need the back side of it to be orange. So I have to.
Paint it orange?
No, I'm not painting the decal, but I need to leave a circle here in this towards the bottom. That's orange. So I'm going to tape the decal, or not the decal, but I'm going to tape a backing
Uh-huh.
down. Then I'm going to put it on a piece of tape and cut it around it.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to attempt to do that. Actually, that might be the. Where's the coin of indecision?
What?
I thought it was a penny. You have a penny or a dime down here?
Probably not.
Why do we have a coin of indecision?
For when we have a vote on the Sweet 16 where there's an even number of people and we need a tiebreaker.
Yes. Speaking of that, let's get into that. So tonight, best one-word rock bands that are not Metallica, pre-1990. Probably almost pre-1985.
Yeah, Ramones.
Let's see. What?
It's the Ramones or Post.
Their post. They were earlier than that, weren't they?
I'd have to wiki.
So let's draw. Top left, if you're looking on Facebook. Aerosmith versus Styx. Vote in the chat. Facebook. Vote in the chat on YouTube.
Aerosmith.
Correct.
Would you like to do the little tally marks tonight? Sure. Be the tally person?
Sure. I'm going to browse here for a second.
What you need?
Something round and smaller than a dime in diameter. That is not smaller than a dime.
Okay.
Give me any of the Vallejo bottle. Try the cap. That's the Vallejo one. outside diameter.
Oh, that's right. Oh. Sure. All right. Jim says Styx. George says Aerosmith.
The only right answer is Aerosmith.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I mean, there's a squeeze tube there.
So he said
The cap of that
Aerosmith.
squeeze tube was. That's what I said.
John said Aerosmith.
Jim said
Jim said Styx.
Styx. George said Aerosmith. Matt said Aerosmith, right?
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
Aerosmith.
Let's see.
What are you thinking?
Aerosmith. Okay.
Dream On alone beats Styx. I can listen to
Ah.
Dream On for like 8 hours straight.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree with that
Almost.
because
This is almost. This is actually too small.
It's a very
Mr. Roboto just can't do that one.
That's garbage. That's when they sold out.
See anything else I got here? He's got a circle on it. That's too big. That's too big. That's too big.
Start rifling through drawers. Golf ball.
Oh. That's too big.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Extremely.
Extremely too big. All right.
You need something smaller than a dime, you said?
Yeah.
Would a dime itself work?
That's roughly the diameter. This is exactly the diameter. That is smaller than a dime.
Would a breath mint work?
Is it perfectly down?
Yeah.
Let me make a judgment call. That's too small.
Okay, even smaller than that. Okay.
Smaller than a breath, or a little bit bigger than a breath mint.
Now that's a saw. This will work. I found something.
What is it?
I don't know, probably the saw.
Just taking the saw
Yeah,
apart.
just taking the saw apart.
Oh, that's almost.
That'll work because the black ring around. Won't matter what color it is behind black.
Here's that. I also have some other smaller than that. Okay, so this is a bit smaller than
Actually, I
that.
can probably make that work too. That'll work.
Good. Either way. Alright.
If it's a little bit bigger, that's not a problem.
Alright, so close the votes on that. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. So Aerosmith moves on. So scribe in there, old Aerosmith. And goes in that line right there. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Let's go to the bottom right hand corner. Foreigner versus the Ramones.
I don't really know either brand too well. I think my dad did.
Let's see. Foreigner. I'm trying to think what they sing.
Hot blooded, cold as ice, urgent. That's in the three most popular ones.
Okay. I don't see Ramones.
Woods Creek Bop, Bonzo Goes to Pittsburgh, I Want to Be Sedated. Those three, most popular.
Okay. Jim says Ramones.
Alright.
I would say Foreigner.
Alright. I can't put in the vote. I don't know these bands too well. I know I've listened to their music at some point, but can't give a definitive answer.
Okay. That's fair. We respect your honesty.
Could just vote by which name sounds cooler.
You can do as well. Yeah, no. Great, now I have Mr. Roboto singing through my head.
It's only stuck in your head for a little bit.
Yeah, that's one of those earworms.
For me, it's that stupid song from the end of Shrek.
Now a believer.
Somebody.
That's
Uh,
Is that in the beginning? Yeah. Which one was the end of the movie? It's been years since I've seen it though. It's always stuck in my head. I look at some of my friends that I put it online know that it's always stuck in my head and they keep going just randomly singing somebody.
George says Foreigner.
Alright.
So you gotta put down Foreigner for that one. Matt, what you going for?
I'm gonna do Ramones.
Okay. We got a tie. Who's gonna break our tie? Ramones versus Foreigner. Teddy is exonerating himself from that. Or what's the word I'm looking for?
Recuse.
Yeah, recuse. Recuse himself.
It's only fair.
Got some other people in the chat. We got Foreigner versus Ramones. Best one-word rock band pre-1985.
There we go. Now it fit on.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Alright, me too.
Teddy, did you ever play any musical instruments?
My vote was
Yeah.
uneducated.
I played a few.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you remember I played the piano every Halloween and Christmas?
Ah, that's right.
I still play. I was not exactly the greatest on practicing for about a year, but I'm picking it back up again.
Cool.
Pretty much my practice was during my lesson times.
You're what?
During my lesson time, that's pretty much when I actually did it. So for quite a while. More to the failure of life than my laziness. When it gets to being 10:30, it's too late to play a musical instrument.
Gotcha.
You'll keep everyone else awake. You're tired, and you won't remember what you played the next day.
Looking good. Yeah.
So I did have a reasonable excuse.
Matt plays electric guitar, and you play acoustic too? Yeah?
Yeah, you can't really not know how to play one.
Yeah. Other than some of the electric. If you just know acoustic, you would still have to pick up how to use an amp and stuff. I also played the guitar.
For some reason, George says Teddy deserves some God hands, whatever that means.
God. What?
Is that like the jeweler one where it's got like the magnifier and the clips? Okay. So So heads is heads.
Alright.
Heads is heads. Tails is Fort Sumter or Fort McHenry on the back. We shall flip. Let's see. I'm not looking.
Okay. Ramones.
Ramones move on. By the twin flip.
Alright, they go here?
Yep.
Has been said.
Alright, let's go. Oh, forgot we have a play in one. So, play in one.
George says Gundam modelers all use God hands and nippers. So I guess that's a brand.
Okay. Forgot to play in one. Yes versus Survivor. So if you're voting up, if you're watching online on Facebook, top one word rock bands pre 1985, we got Yes versus Survivor. I'll have to see if we can find you some God hand nippers. As opposed to one hand and scissors.
I don't know what those are. Let me look that up.
Yeah. GTSI.
God hand nipper. I see what it is.
Holy cow. Spring action? Everything? Oh, single. Oh, that's why.
Really sharp.
Straight cut, too. A lot of times they're like curved.
Yeah, which would make it a lot better for filing.
Yeah.
$60 though. I guess if you bought it from,
Or you can buy a knockoff one for 17.
from a company that like puts lead in their clothing.
Oh, okay. There you go. Goddamn number. 14.
You'll sweat the small stuff.
14, 15 on Amazon. Yeah, those are knockoffs. Yeah, those are just like these.
That looks like a very similar product.
Oh, yeah. I've been trying to find them. You said they were Michaels, right? Or that's,
Walmart.
oh, Walmart?
It looks like it's the exact same thing, but that has a slightly flatter edge.
Yeah. You want to
Yeah,
try those? Go ahead.
expensive for sure. I'm gonna go with yes on that.
Okay. Alright.
Yes.
Alright, so we got a yes, Survivor, a yes.
Am I supposed to tally the Survivor one?
Very good. You're working on that. I'm not. So I'm letting my
Well, that one was a yes or, so.
yeah, so let's see. The SP-120, the blue ones. You should get it as a Christmas present. Yes, Survivor, yes. So tell you what you think. Yes or Survivor?
I don't know that one either.
We're
I'm
talking.
gonna go with
Eye
Survivor
of the
because I think I've heard
Tiger.
more
I'm
of
gonna
those.
say Eye of the Tiger. Dun,
Isn't that Survivor?
dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Survivor.
Eye of the Tiger. We're talking roundabout. Owner of the
Oh, okay. I didn't know the bands that did that.
There you go.
Did those songs. Alright.
Okay, so Survivor's gonna go. It's gonna be a probably. Let's see, you're gonna go Blondie versus Queen.
Queen.
I don't have my exact one. Matt, blade me.
One that
Cut
lights
yourself.
up.
Cut yourself too many times, have you?
No, it's got a. You can since you're cutting that circle, push the top in, and now look down, and now you have some light on the subject too. Jim says Queen.
If anyone says Blondie, you're wrong.
Yeah. Oh, Don says Queen. Got somebody on Facebook now. Don, if you want to catch out our multiple camera angles, check out our YouTube channel.
Yeah, they just get the one camera angle on Facebook.
Yeah, this is good. YouTube's got 3. So Jim says Queen. Let's see. George, you gonna vote there? Queen or Blondie?
He's afraid to answer because he thinks it's Blondie.
But you can still vote on Facebook, by the way. Yeah, there's a sweep. Queen moves on. Alright. Let's go Rush versus Cream. So, Tom Sawyer versus...
Sunshine of Your Love.
There you go, that's one. So, Rush or Cream?
I feel like I've heard more songs from Rush.
You probably have.
Most definitely have.
Then I'll go with Rush.
There you go with Rush. I'm gonna go with Rush.
Because Rush sounds
Tom Petty
really
or...
Hmm?
Tom Petty or Huey Lewis? I mean, Tom Petty, obviously.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis is
Let's see, what is Matt 2 working on? He is working on...
the hood of my Super B. Trying to
See, every time Rush comes up, I'll be voting for them. That's Jim saying, alright? So, Don, Rush or Cream?
I don't know why that sounds like slang for drugs.
What, Rush or
Yeah,
Cream?
both. The way you said it.
Rush or Cream?
Yeah.
It's your choice, Rush or Cream.
It sounds like if it was like a sci-fi drug. Russian cream, like like from Fallout or something.
Yes. Tom Sawyer, moving pictures, 2112. Yep. All amazing, awesome songs. Oh, Don says neither. Okay.
Boo.
Boo.
Now you saying Rush or Cream?
Rush.
Rush. Alright. Rush moves on. Alright. Boston versus Genesis. So, new one there. Boston versus Genesis.
Look at this one back.
Boston for sure.
Boston, alright. Matt's going Boston. This Matt's going Genesis, because you gotta have that invisible touch, man. If you don't get that invisible touch, then it's just
Donkey votes.
Studio. Don votes for Boston.
What?
Ah, George voting Genesis. Teddy, you going one?
Which one's
Boston or Genesis?
I'll just go Genesis.
Here you go, Genesis. Okay. Jim Lore, we're waiting on you, sir. Boston or Genesis? Okay, closing the votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Votes closed. Let's wait for the catch up on the delay. Okay, Genesis moving on. Okay. Heart versus the Eagles. What am I voting? What am I doing? Let's see. I am working on doing the decals for Hurricane. So that's what I'm working on right now. So working on those. Teddy's working on a Gundam, and Matt's working on his Super B decals. All right, let's see. Heart versus Eagles. Heart versus Eagles.
Eagles. What do you say, Matt?
Oh, Eagles. Thanks, Don. Oh, Don's going Eagles too. Sweet.
Good choice.
Let's see. Made the assumption that Jim's going to go for the Eagles, so we're just going to move on that one. Alright. So, let's see. Supertramp versus Journey. Supertramp versus Journey. I don't know those.
Oh, you know Journey.
Don't stop believing.
Journey.
It's like there's no way.
That's what I'm thinking with this piece.
Don's going Journey. Is this the one you were having trouble with last time? Or a different one?
Different one. It's the one I got like on the right first try last time. But this time it's just irritating. Looking at it doesn't make any sense.
Alright, let's see. We got 1, 2 Eagles, 1, 2, oh, Eagles. So Journey. So 4 for Journey. Georgia Jim, Journey, Supertramp. Journey or Supertramp? Hey, close the votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he gets in with Journey. All right.
Oh, that's what I did wrong.
Hey, Journey's moving on.
George said Journey there at the last second.
Okay. Okay, so we got Survivor versus Kiss.
Kiss.
Yes.
Survivor versus Kiss.
What do you vote?
Kiss.
There, that was my issue. Okay.
All right, we are officially ready for paint.
Sweetness.
We're officially ready for paint.
Ah. Okay, this makes sense.
Or
Don says Survivor.
hold up, I changed my mind. I figured it out. I just realized that would be this a lot easier.
Alright. Let's see. George says Kiss. Let's see. Down with everybody from Jim. Not behind on my end, just about 10-second delay. Wow, 10-second delay. Holy cow.
That's a delay, alright.
Alright. Got that on?
We are interneting it all the way to Australia, though, so that's. Alright. Oh, Don, thanks for popping in. Normally we're on Wednesday nights, so 7:30 to 10 normally. So thanks for joining us. See you again some other time, man. See ya. Right, Jim's back. We had Don. Don was subbing for you, Jim. All right, so we're down to, let's see, Kiss is moving on. All right. Aerosmith versus Genesis.
Aerosmith.
George goes, I'm in the future, but also in the past.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Simultaneously.
You are a Schrodinger's cat, is what you are.
What do you say, Matt?
Aerosmith for sure.
And Matt won?
Can't talk, I'm drinking.
Oh.
Because I'm already staying this model, and I don't want to do that.
George says Aerosmith. So which ones did I miss? Did Rush move? Yeah. We haven't come back across Rush.
It's
yet.
kind of like why we haven't yet. Oh, come on. Quit moving.
Asking too much.
Trying to put a perfect square on?
Yeah. Without. And did it anyway. Stain this stupid plastic. All right. Nope. See. So let's see. For Aerosmith Genesis, let's see. George says Aerosmith. Jim says Genesis. Matt, what'd you say?
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Teddy.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Let's see. I'm gonna say Aerosmith. Hello,
Is that-
everybody that
is
just
that a
joined in the
close one for
chats. We're doing the best one-word rock bands that is not Metallica pre-1985. Currently doing Aerosmith versus Genesis. Vote in the chat. This is democracy. Your vote does really count. So give us a shout out in there. This is Mon with the Mats. This is our weekly live show. Normally we do it on Wednesday nights, but had something kind of important last night. It was my 15th wedding anniversary. So we're doing it tonight instead.
How'd it go? I saw a picture on Facebook.
Wonderful. We went to the Melting Pot. Did some fondue last night. Very
Oh,
nice.
How was it?
Yummy melted cheese and breads and all that. And
Buy a fondue thing because of that?
no, we had one.
Or you have one?
Yeah, we had one. Then we're like, oh, we could do fondue.
Yeah, no, those clippers did like a. We're stopping them to go back with the scissors and trim my back.
Okay.
Those. I
Yeah.
don't think those are the same thing as what was on them.
Gotcha. That's why I like scissors. All right. So closing the votes. So looks like
Yeah.
Aerosmith is moving on.
Just a little.
Yeah, a little bored.
Just a little.
All right. Journey versus Queen.
Queen.
Ooh,
I've listened to
it's
more
a
Queen
half decent
songs.
matchup there.
I've listened to more Queen in my life than Journey. So I have to go with Queen. I've also played some Queen songs on guitar, so. I think what's in here is pointy. What do you mean?
The one I was using. Right.
We told them with the leagues.
Jim says cool. Jim says Journey.
What? No. Bad answer.
Jim says Journey. All right. Compressor on.
pretty dang close. George says Queen.
Okay. I'm gonna go Queen. Alright, anybody else voting? Nobody on Facebook, some people in the chat. We got going on there, so we got Queen moving on. Okay, Rush versus Kiss. Rush versus Kiss.
Yes. I don't think I voted for anything for Rush versus whatever it was.
Rush versus Cream.
Yeah, I don't. Did I vote? I don't think so.
Hey, Rush versus Kiss. Says Rush.
Rush for me.
Rush, alright. Say Rush. I like Kiss.
I've listened to more Kiss.
But when it comes on the radio, now it's that thing where it's like, is that Rush? Or no, is that Kiss, or is that some other like 80s hair band? When Rush comes on the radio, you're like, that's Rush. So that's my justification on it. It's like, you know, as soon as they hit like the first 3 chords of Tom Sawyer, it's like, oh, it's Tom Sawyer. No. If it's, yeah, let's see. I don't know. I can't even come with a Rush or a.
Rock and Roll All Night or Detroit Rock City.
Yeah.
Macbeth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dr. Love.
So
George
Rush,
said
Rush,
Kiss
Rush.
if he didn't get his.
I got his. So anybody else is voting on the Facebook or YouTube? Yes, there we go. Jim says most distinctive sound of all the bands listed. So agree for Rush. Anybody else voting? Okay. Rush, moving on. Who's Rush gonna face? The Eagles or the Ramones? Eagles or Ramones?
For me, Aerosmith wins overall. Just for the original.
Matt, Eagle or Ramones?
Ramones.
Ramones.
Temple of Syrinx is part of 2112. So unless you're listing all the movements separate.
Eagles, Ramones. Eagles, Ramones. George will break the tie. Eagles or Ramones? George breaks her tie. George says the Eagles.
Time for the enhanced dryer.
It's down to the floor.
So what's your favorite build you've done, Matt? One.
Ooh. Good question. They're all my favorite while I'm working on them? They're all my favorite while I'm working on them?
But the finished product, at least.
Finished product.
Did I tell you I found zero sugar cherry vanilla Coke at Walmart?
Really?
Not too long ago. It is quite good.
Yeah.
There's also the, like, strawberry cream
I didn't like that.
Dr. Pepper one.
I didn't like it.
That one's pretty good.
I like the regular cream Dr. Pepper.
I prefer regular zero sugar Dr. Pepper, not the diet one, overall.
Yeah, I prefer zero sugars over diet, and except for Mountain Dew.
Last
Diet Mountain Dew is better than zero sugar.
No, it is not. There's
Somehow, zero sugar Mountain Dew tastes more diet than diet.
I think the exact opposite. I think the zero sugar Mountain Dew was like spot on regular Mountain Dew. Can you usually taste sweetener?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
Okay, I can't. I cannot taste it.
Like
Unless
if you
this,
blind tasted me zero sugar and regular, I can tell you which.
I'm not sure I could. I can't really taste sweetener. I can taste stevia lightly. I can't taste sucralose or aspartame, which is weird. It's just a lighter flavor to me. It doesn't change the taste. It just tastes like it was like there's a little bit more water in there or something. That's usually the sensation we get.
But I am a Sundrop man myself.
Sunkissed. The Sunkissed Zero.
Sunkist Zero is really good. And it's summertime, so Sundrop's doing the cherry lemon Sundrop. I get that in the diet form. Yeah, it's pretty banging.
Hey, Eagles move on because George broke her tie.
The Walmart here has it in bottles, and St. Clair's Save-A-Lot has it in cans.
I like cans way more.
So,
Cans are, yeah, better for sure.
so my favorite one, thinking about it now, my favorite build of all time is the one that drove me the most nuts, but has done the best for me.
Railgun?
Is that railgun back there, and that's the one I'm taking to nationals. So,
Where's Nationals?
San Marco, Texas.
Is
in
that
a
where
couple
you're going?
weeks.
Is that where you're going for that
Yes.
trip?
Yes. All right. So our final four: Aerosmith versus Queen, Rush versus the Eagles. So there you go. So Aerosmith, Queen. Who's moving on?
Aerosmith, absolutely. I just like more of Aerosmith songs over, although I do love Queen.
Aerosmith's heavier.
Yep.
Aerosmith, I listen to more because it's better workout music.
Okay.
Yeah, faster pace.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I go through phases of wanting like heavy rock or like hard style rap for my workouts. Like, have you guys listened to like Yeet?
That's not my genre.
It's not.
Nope.
Some of his songs are really
Rap rock, I can do that, but I can't. Most of the time, I can't do regular rap.
Jim says Queen. George says Aerosmith.
Except for the goat and of course, yes.
It's kind of
Aerosmith, Queen.
Aerosmith.
it's kind of like fast food music.
I will go with Aerosmith.
Yeet, that's kind of what he is. You can't
Yes.
really understand any of them.
Oh, it's mumble rap.
It's not. No. The beat is the only reason I listen to it.
Okay. Rush, Eagles. Rush versus Eagles for the best one-word rock band that is not Metallica. Pre-1985.
That's subjective, Jim. Be nice.
Aerosmith made it to the finals.
It's not music to you, doesn't mean it's not music to other people.
Alright, we'll have to vote for Eagles.
Eagles. Jim is getting. You got your Rush vote in.
And The second leg is done. What?
What? You missing something?
No.
Technically, all music is poetry.
You flipped it around?
It looks like it. What? Hold on.
Consult the box. That looks correct. That
Yeah.
does not.
No, it doesn't. You gotta be kidding me. That is. Yeah.
Oh, to turn it. There you go. Now do they match? That's a left, that's a right.
Well, yeah, but this piece is supposed to be facing forward.
That doesn't rotate.
No, unfortunately not. I messed up somewhere.
What's the vote? Rush? Something else?
Let's say Rush, Eagles. We got 2 for Rush, 1 for the Eagles. Actually, 2 for Eagles.
I see Jim and George.
Yes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the same mistake I made on this one, so we'll just redo it. The top piece here, and that should fix the problem.
So, Matt, what you going with?
Honestly, I listen to more Eagles than Rush, sadly.
So, you going for Eagles
It's
then?
that damn Appalachian American in me. Yeah, I think I have to.
Gotta go Eagles?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so here we go. Moving on. So for the finals, let's put the break in.
It's gonna be Aerosmith. I'm calling it now.
Okay.
To fill in a hole, just put more paint in.
Okay. Here we go, voting. So, Aerosmith versus Eagles. The best one-word rock band that is not Metallica pre-1985. Vote now in the chat or in the room. It's up to you. So, Teddy, what you're doing is commonly known as a snap tight kit.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's actually a plus for you because you did what you did there. Whereas with the stuff that we do is the glue type kits, and there's hours and hours of profanity and stuff like that that's
Yeah.
involved.
Definitely depends on the quality of the kit.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible. And awesome. Horrible and awesome. That's the best way to put
See,
it.
Jim is saying the Eagles. George is saying the Eagles.
What are you saying, Matt, too?
What's the...
Aerosmith versus Eagles. This is the finals.
Aerosmith. That's what I voted.
I have to say Eagles.
Oh, no.
Going the Eagles.
Yeah.
You know that's incorrect. You know deep down in your soul.
As I listen to them more.
Yeah, I'm gonna flush my vote. I'm gonna vote for Aerosmith, but then it's still a final of 3-2.
Come on. One other person join and vote really quick.
Let's see. Close the votes. 5, 4, 3, 2,
2.5,
1,
2 and 3/4.
0. Watching the chat. Anybody else pops in? It's currently 3-2 Eagles.
I actually hate that. I hate Seven Bridges Road. respect the harmonies in that song, but as a whole, I don't like the song.
And our winner, the Eagles. The Eagles beating out Aerosmith 3-2.
Blasphemy.
Thank you all for voting. Appreciate it. Remember, you helped make the show what it is. Got a stack of all these back here, the ones we've done previously. Just keeps growing.
Alright, that's
It's
I'm gonna
blasphemy.
let it sit and dry, and I'm not touching it.
Do not touch it.
I'm not touching it till tomorrow at the earliest.
If you want, you can leave it here if you want.
Yeah, it's for temptation.
Because I will tell you this, I guarantee you I will not touch it. I'll be like, that's Matt's. I don't want this. I'll touch on that one. Alright, at least Rush made it to the final four. Yep, agreed, Jim.
Probably Victim of Love or Life in the Fast Lane's my favorite. Alright, I'm gonna clean this bad boy.
Alright. Oh, next Tuesday, I think I'm going to the IPMS Gateway meeting. Want to come with?
No,
No? Okay.
I don't intend on joining.
Okay.
No reason for me to be there.
Are you still gonna make it to karate that night?
I think so. Might be one of those things where I go to karate and then leave directly from there. So.
Why don't you ever stay for the second class?
Because that's when we normally eat.
Oh.
And I have to take medicine when I eat, so I don't get low blood sugar. So. So that's why I go to the 5 o'clock class.
Diabetes.
Works best in my schedule.
Ah.
And then in school, during the school year, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning.
I understand during the school year. I was just wondering why during the summer.
Yeah, same kind of thing. But then,
Do you still wake up at 5:30 during the summer?
no, because it's summertime.
I try to wake up about 6:30 every day.
Let's see. I try to shoot to be out of bed by 11.
Really trying to increase my productivity.
Yes. Let's see. I've been to every Rush concert since he was 17 years old, Jim says. Whenever they came to St. Louis, I would go. It's the only band I've ever camped out for tickets. That's crazy.
Can't really camp out for tickets anymore.
Yeah.
Most of them go on sale at 10 a.m. online.
I think it ruins half the fun, this online stuff. You can't go and do stuff anymore, it's all just online. Do you guys miss the age pre-internet?
No.
Huh? Not at all? What about kids being on their phones all the time? Doesn't bother you?
Nope.
It doesn't? Bro, what about you, Matt?
Yeah.
They're on their phones, they're out of my hair.
Bro. I don't know, I'm trying to work on limiting internet usage, so.
Yeah, click and pray, exactly, George. I've only missed out one time.
Alrighty.
From getting tickets?
Yes.
No. What'd you miss out on?
AC/DC in 2017. But Dad got some off the aftermarket sites, and we ended up going anyway. We paid ridiculous amounts of money to do that.
Alright, both legs are done.
Nice.
Yes.
Do you have something to attach to?
Not yet. I have to make the other piece first.
Now I've got the right leg.
I don't think it really matters. Other than the fact I need to redo part of this so that I can turn this. Oh, this would be left, this would be right, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Or right, left.
As long as the holes face each other, then you're good.
Yep. If not, then there's some issues at hand.
Yes.
Alright. Perfect.
Cool.
Alright. Legs are done. Alright. Now it's onto the waist.
Well, hello, everybody watching on YouTube. Welcome on the Mats. It's our weekly show. This week it's on Thursday. We normally are on Wednesday from 7:30 to about 10. It's our live show where we do modeling online. We answer questions. We just got done with our Sweet 16 at 8 o'clock. Normally we do, sometimes we do 8, sometimes 10. This week was one word rock bands pre-1985. The winner was the Eagles.
It should have been Aerosmith.
So welcome. Be part of the chat. Join in. Ask us questions. See what we're doing. What are you working on? So George and Jim, how did you get into modeling? Were you at a young age, middle age? Were you a little kid, teenager? What got you into modeling?
George said he got a 172nd Revell Buffalo kit when I was 6 for Christmas. Jim said I was 10 and my grandfather bought me an old monogram kit of an F-104 Starfighter, and he was hooked. Built mainly cars and monster trucks, and then fell back in love with aircraft.
cool. Gymnasts I got out of it to, let's see, kind of, life and stuff, and then a few years ago got back into it because of Mom with the Mats.
Nice.
Awesome! Oh, one of the things I am going to do there, I'll wait till the compressor kicks off.
Compressor on current.
About what time do you think we'll be finished tonight?
Probably about 10.
Alright.
That's normally a pretty good bet.
Alright.
They're offering airbrush needle sharpening at IPMS on Tuesday.
How about needle straight?
That's what I'll see if they can do that too.
If so, I think probably every needle you got could probably use it right now.
Alright.
Alright, let's bust this guy back open. The GTO kit back open.
Alright, there we go.
That's it.
Both sides. That. Now I just gotta do the tail section.
Wet sand, couple spots on the body that I painted and repaint as necessary.
Well, at least I'm at the left and right.
Let's see, he's building a bunch of George says, building a bunch of Matchbox multicolored kits before I went monogram. Jim said his first kit when I returned was the 172nd F4U Corsair by Revell. George says was building up until about 20, then came back at 45.
Nice.
Jim says he can sharpen your airbrush needles. It's easy to do. I have done it to all of mine.
Oh.
Can you straighten the tips?
Yeah. How are you on tip straightening?
Jim says use 1500 or 2000 grit wet and dry sandpaper wet, of course.
Okay. I'll think about that.
Tip straightening, not so much. Another great method to straighten needles under the corner of a glass. Under the corner of a glass against table. Saw it in a video. Under the corner of a glass against table. I think I'm missing a word there, George. If you can find the video, post it in the group.
Let's see. In the drawer in front of you, Matt, is
The saw.
the saw. White handle or a wood handle. Might have moved those brushes. Look for a wooden handle. It's got the little rotating wheel on it, maybe. Maybe not.
See no such wooden handle thing.
Okay. Never mind.
I see a
Oh. Never mind. Found it.
protractor.
Found it. Get it. I have two of these. Where'd it go? No.
post video have not had to buy a needle since. That is very promising. Because we would also not like to spend money on needles. If possible.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. I thought I brushed against your leg. I was like, oh, sorry.
Nope.
I
Put that.
brushed against you.
So, Jim, you think you'll be able to join us sometime?
This upset should be really cool when it's finished. Technically, I could attach the torso already.
You good? Really?
I have the whole 49.
Nice.
No, that's what I'm supposed to do next. Okay.
Try for sure. Awesome.
And then I have the backpack and the weapon lock. And then that's it. Looks like I'm
Dude,
finished.
it's 9:25. You should be able to get done.
Definitely.
Go the other way.
Maybe it's upside down.
There you go.
Alright. That's ready for me. Yeah, as you can see, I'm working on the Gary shifting. You get Jim a shirt that says it's all Gary.
Let's say you know our contact.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, at Nationals, I'm unveiling our new merch. Just so y'all know.
Merch.
Yeah, pretty excited.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty excited.
It's supposed to go on straight.
That's future mom-in-laws making them for us.
Huh?
Yep.
Gary, I'm gonna start calling you Gary now. Jim says he would wear that for sure. I knew you would.
That's right.
I'll have to make it happen one of these days.
Yep.
Make that the official Jim shirt. We'll do,
Hey, next year it's in Madison, Wisconsin.
you could do a shirt that says, "I am not Matt, and it's all Gary and me."
Yeah, B6.
Gary was my fake name when I worked from home. All coming together. Just some light wet sanding and touch up on the GTO.
Shoot.
About to make another MCW finishes purchase. They have bullet green and the pepper gray that Matt needs for his Eleanor build, and I need another bottle of Plum Crazy to finish the Roadrunner. So that'll be in the near future. More paints from them.
Yes. Excited for that.
I'll order that tomorrow once the paycheck hits. Very good paint. Just wish it would last longer. Took me a whole. I'm one full bottle in on the Roadrunner, and I'm not done. But that lacquer paint's very thin, and a lot of it, honestly, gets wasted in the painting process. Oh, I saw on there they had Pagoda Green.
They did?
Yeah.
It's alright.
If you ever wanted to do another one with the legit color, you got it.
I was gonna say, my dad said I showed him this, and then I showed him the car, and he goes, "It's pretty spot on."
Yeah.
So I'm pretty proud of that. That's another thing I'm proud of. I mixed
Yes,
my own
Jim.
paint.
Yes, Jim. This is the color shifting Gary.
So yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. I
Wet
mixed my own
sanded
paint.
wet sanded the roof and the trunk lid and the hood. You get out some little imperfections. Now I'm just giving it a little quick once over in some spots. Really cool though. I wish it went from a green to a black.
Oh,
10.
that'd be awesome.
But this is the closest I could get to the Vision.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Because I'm loosely trying to do a Green Hornet GTO vibe, but I didn't want to build the GTO Green Hornet kit because it looked kind of silly. But I really love the Green Hornet color. And that's like a very dark green and black. Yeah, I remember because when I first painted it the week before last, I asked you how many shades of Gary you could see in it, and you said at least 3 or 4. So you can see it shift. It just doesn't look green to you. Yeah, that car is cool. And they have a kit for it, but I don't really like the way the kit looks. But I love the 67 GTO with the double-decker headlights. So I wanted to do something like that in that color. Or as close as I can get.
Nice.
Yes.
Not-
Now I just have the backpack left and then the weapon.
Nice.
Yep.
Here, let's do a little. Let's do the Mat 2 cam, which is. So.
Oh, for sure. I
Flip
mean,
that.
so far it's turned out really well. I got to clear over it, but I'm gonna chrome out the trim like I always do. The black paint job I did on that GTX is probably my best effort.
There you go.
Yeah.
How about that for?
That's probably my second best paint effort. Only thing that keeps it from being
No,
the
it's
best
an actual
is that
playable action figure.
It is.
the wing on the back is slightly darker than the rest of the car because I'd over painted it, and the stripe is not straight if I look at it too closely.
Nope.
Honestly, the green on my second build coming back in, the CUDA, that one's pretty solid paint effort. Could be a bit shinier.
How was your cream colored car?
It was fine.
But
The
you also
Monte
handmade
Carlo-
that color
yeah,
too.
I hand mixed that color.
Alright. Oh, it's the weapon, then the shoulder plates. Okay. So the backpack, the weapon, and the shoulder plates, but
It says weapons 2 pieces.
shouldn't be too hard.
Nah, you can do that right now. Like,
Yeah. Okay, backpack. Me too.
Honestly, the red on the ZZ Top Eliminator car is pretty nice. There is no clear coat on that ZZ Top car. That is pure gloss red. So that'll be going to the show. Have they released the categories for the show in September yet?
the special category?
No, it's the regular ones.
I think it's the same ones they always do. I will find out.
I need to start figuring out how many I can take without having to put 2 in one category, which I won't do. I think I have enough for 4 different categories. If they're doing the same.
Ah, good call from Jim.
What did he say?
Jim has words of wisdom for you.
This
Just
is
remember,
the old
Teddy,
one, young
It's not a race. Enjoy the build.
Yes.
It's not a race. It's a,
Almost we were race building.
correct. That's why, like, for our group build that we're doing,
Mm-hmm.
it's
6 months.
6 months. So you can really enjoy it and get into it. Monkeys.
What?
Decals and stuff.
Hey,
We're
we're the monkeys. Good, I need to look at them and start figuring out what I'm taking. DTX, that's going for sure. That build is possibly my favorite build so far. And the ZZ Top car is definitely going, and the GT. The Super B is not going to be good enough to go. That is beyond peeing me off. So that one's gonna have to not go, and I'll make another one at a later date. I did find these on Google. Various scales of Super V circles for hoods and whatnot.
I had it here. Where'd it go?
And what here?
I had the list of categories.
Says on the Jim says on the IPNS website, so it's gonna go on there.
But I had the list down here.
Seems like they're different. There is no clear on my ZZ Top Eliminator. It is gloss red, caked on like makeup on a woman of the night. And it was so shiny, I deemed it not necessary to clear it. And that is Tamiya X2, X3, red.
Yep.
Yeah, X2 or 3, I can't remember which one. Alright. That's done. Yeah. When I was spraying it down, when I think I used rattle can. Pretty sure I used rattle can or Rust-Oleum on it. Pretty sure. I can't remember now. And I think this is the final. Gonna be the final painting for the color shifting. And when it's done, I'll move on to chrome detail.
That's where I screwed up. All
That's
that.
hard to do. It's really, it just takes so little. Even when I tape it off, I still have problems.
I was having bleed under, or
Yeah,
bleed over.
Bleed under is the worst for in trying to do that. Most time I freehand it. I don't even bother taping it because I know if I do, I'm just gonna have bleed under.
Nothing. Just sitting back, relaxing. Don't want to be on camera yet.
Huh?
Don't want to be on camera yet. So
Why?
I just sitting back, relaxing for a second.
Yeah.
Yep. Thinking to myself that, let's see, you've been here you've come twice now, and in the entire time you've never seen me assemble a model at all. all I've been doing is decaling. You have not seen me glue a single piece on any model that I own.
That's funny.
Wow. What's interesting is I'm kind of trying to do this a little differently because normally what I do is I build the entire model and then I decal it, and this time I decided to get it all assembled, paint, and then decal, and then I still have some other the pieces that I normally like knock off on doing the final assembly.
Mm-hmm.
I've cut them off, so
How'd it go?
it's going well so far. I'm kind of liking it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I decided to start with painting bodies first.
Mm-hmm.
I usually leave that last, and by the end of the build, I'm usually just ready for it to be done. So I start with the most hardest thing, and just leave the rest of it, which is just routine at this point. Hoping it will make my stuff come out better in the long run.
Yeah. And then Jim gives another piece of advice. He says, the other piece of advice I'd like to give you is don't narrow your models to one genre. Build a little bit of everything. Learn the techniques for those models, and you will enjoy the hobby even more.
Alright.
So, after you do your Gundam here, try something else.
Said something about maybe doing a tank last week.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, last week.
Yep. So far, this has been overall smooth sailing. So, not fast, but smooth.
Right. And that's a good thing.
Every time I've used Tamiya paint, the lids will stick to the jar. How do you transfer paint? My pet. If you have to.
I always wipe the lid down, or I wipe the talk.
Words.
Yeah.
Sentences.
I always wipe the threads down and the top after I fill my airbrush or something like that.
Is the delay better now?
That says 1 second, but I think it's still pretty rough.
Use a toothpick up against the lip of the jar and pour it over the toothpick. It won't stick to the jar and flow down the toothpick. Haven't done that. I just wipe it like that. So.
Have you done a Gundam kit before, Matt?
I have not. I will tell you this, that this was the first Gundam kit I ever bought,
Mm-hmm.
and every time I cracked open the box, just looking at the instructions just flat out scared me. So seeing you do this as your first kit was it's a proud moment in my heart because I'm looking at it going what do I do, and I'm like going put this stuff
Like a
around.
GT kit.
Yeah.
Do you have more Gundam kits?
No, I don't. Yeah, the GT
Alright.
kit that we
Show Teddy
Yeah.
your don't be a DA reminder.
has. What happened? So this is 4 pieces that I decided to strip some paint off of. Well, I put in lacquer thinner. The lacquer thinner melted the paint and then melted the model together.
Yep.
So this is the don't do this.
I had a similar experience, although I have no evidence of it. I tried to strip clear off a windshield in lacquer thinner and came back to just liquid.
Yes.
Completely erased it from existence.
Here's another back here. I don't see. How did I finally right? Another subtle reminder as well. I think I threw the pieces away. But this model kit right here, I was almost finished. I weathered it and everything like that, and then the canopy here, front and back, decided to frost like that, to the point where you couldn't see it anymore. You could not see through it. So this is my reminder of take my time, don't rush it, yikes, and all that. And finally, over all the years, at the last model show I was at, I was able to get that same kit back because I want to do a better job on it.
Yeah.
So yes. Jim Moore says shelf of shame.
I'm one of the worst for putting fingerprints in paint because I refuse to let it sit and dry.
Okay, we're going to go set this over there because now I have left just the little tiny ones, and I'm still contemplating if I'm going to do the little tiny ones.
I do like the Model Air Vallejo line a lot.
Let's see.
Yeah, Model Air and Tamiya are my game, and now MCW because I imagine I'll be using quite a bit of stuff from them in future builds.
Oh yeah.
So they had me put all that together. Just to what?
I am at a good stopping point, so I would think it was
Pulling out Google Translate.
Okay.
I thought that would take the GTO touch-up would take. I thought the hood would take less time and the GTO touch-up more time. Exact opposite.
Got a little art project I'm going to work on.
A what?
A little art project. So,
Oh, you doing a base?
Yeah.
Cool.
Gonna do my own base on that. So. So I'll do a overhead of this. Actually, I'm gonna put it over on.
The only, let me say, the only Vallejo paints I like are the
Let's see.
metal paints. I can't.
There we go. So that's the base this is
Metallic
gonna go on.
paints.
So it's gonna sit on there like so.
I love Vallejo's silver way more than Tamiya's silver.
So be like following the taxiway. So yeah, ready for that one. Did you get it to translate?
I don't have Translate on my phone. I have to download it.
No. Should be able to just go on a Google browser and do it.
Maybe.
Well, that's terrible.
What's terrible? Oh, it's very okay. I'm frosted.
Yeah. Yep.
These are the crappy decals here lately.
Now. Not nice.
Scan. Come on.
It's a cruddy decal. So sad.
Heck, it's
No.
Come on, Translate.
apparently Steve's gonna bring creme brulee.
Alright, I think it's just an
Best deal
alternative
day.
way.
Yeah,
If
what
you, if you look at it,
What'd you get?
if you look at it, here's the normal way. I think this is an alternative.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just put it on the normal.
Oh, you said what, Steve? Steve's gonna bring one?
He's bring creme brulee tomorrow for his best deal day.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever had it.
I don't think I have either, but I've heard it's really good.
I've had it. It's yummy. You get it at Aldi's actually.
Creme brulee?
Uh huh.
Huh.
Yep. And then you get your own little like ramekin.
Hmm.
Alright.
Alright, and he has his backpack for the weapon. My favorite weapon.
Grab the weapon. First piece.
Jim, that dragon's looking sick. Wheels painted. George posted that vid for the needle. Watch that tomorrow. How big is that? It looks like it's massive on the table.
What? The Gundam?
No, his dragon.
Jim 3D printed a dragon.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it's like 6 inches wide and about 4 inches tall. That for a D&D campaign, I'm assuming.
Alright.
Shall put this in the bag.
When you are done doing that, could you fill up some water there for me? Like, not hardly any, or?
I didn't trust that, but I'll let you do it.
I gotta find some way of baptizing Teddy here.
In
No.
distilled water.
Bath of distilled water, because I grabbed it. You missed it.
Grabbed it by the lid.
He handed it like this. I grabbed it like this, behind you.
Yeah. Alright.
Reminder, never to hand you like water.
Go ahead and do that.
You, like grab it by like the edges like this.
Can you get Jim to print
Alright,
us?
weapons done as well.
Jim, can you print us one of these, but for the micro set sole and clear glue?
So you can.
Obviously, I don't have a file to send you. For that, it would be a custom dealie.
So in order to what it looks like to properly attach it, you take that off. Put the hand around it and then flip this back on.
Dragon's about 8 to 10 inches wingspan, just a showpiece, too big for D&D table. Well, it sounds like you just need a bigger table. Didn't we gave Jim one of those for the glue?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Alright, weapon completely done. Now I just got shoulder pads.
You can't even using Tinkercad and I can make that no worries. I actually have the micro sole and set models.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. I'd love some sort of makeshift holder for those. So I tip my micro sole and set over a lot. Luckily, I just remember to keep the caps on them. And I think I cut a temporary holder out of foam.
Need to brand it with MWM on it.
Printed the glue holder and use it all the time. So you have 2 of them? Yeah, I could probably use a second. Well, a glue holder, that's just the square bottles. I could put my filler and quick set extra thin in that.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I hear merch.
Yeah, there we go.
I hear merch. That'd be cool.
It would be. Are you trying to defrost it?
I'm trying to.
Jim says he can do that if there's a SVG file of the logo.
I will talk to my wife to see if she can give me one.
I think we lost George.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He kind of watches us while he works.
Ah.
It's 12:30 in the afternoon in Australia right now.
Hmm.
He lives in the future.
Ah.
He won't tell us the Powerball numbers.
Right, exactly.
Bro, then what's the point in having a friend from the future? I think the worst feeling ever would be to find out what the Powerball numbers are and then get there and they were already guessed.
Yes.
Well, multiple people can win the Powerball.
Still.
Use a vector something or other for the shirts. If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it's a vector image,
I don't know.
I believe what it's called. It's just an image on a grid.
Come on, loosen up.
No.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's how you do it. Now you're off in pieces for me. Appreciate that. Can't come off in one fatal swoop, can you? If I wanted you to come off, you'd do that, wouldn't you? Uh-huh. I thought.
Not a big fan of the 71. Newly tooled 71.
Oh, the one I sent you on, I saw from Micro or Mega Hobby.
Yeah, I rarely get on my Instagram,
Okay.
and my Facebook auto posts pictures to Instagram, so it looks like I'm using it, but I don't.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I don't have notifications for Instagram turned on because I don't use it.
I don't turn them on because there's too many going in at once.
Looks like a nice kit. I'm just not a big fan of the 71. When the front end started to go a little too wonky. You like the white and black combination.
Yes, Jim. I'm just trying to get this thing.
Lost 351? Where is that? Lost 351.
Just trying to get this to come off because it's a pain.
I had that same problem. First round of decals I tried to put on that Super B, and it made me question whether or not the Micro Soul or Micro Set was reacting weirdly to it. So I stopped using the Micro Soul and Set. At least on that build.
Right. Like I'm just trying to flood this water just to kind of loosen it up.
At this point, you're not going to use it. You just want it off of there.
Yeah, I just want it off.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's moving a little bit.
Yeah, this one's been coming apart piece by piece.
Not necessarily talk to. I mean, if you count swearing at it, I'm talking to the model while I'm building it. Nope, it's coming through.
Alright.
I'm signing it off.
Build the V25, the microset reactions contained.
Almost done.
I have never seen that before.
I don't think my mother's here yet. She is not.
Like, I even like ran over this with my rivet maker just to punch holes
Is
in
that an older kit?
this. Yeah,
Old decals?
yeah. I put
Holes in it, yeah, I heard you.
Okay, so this is
It's like
an
the
alternative
film.
arm option.
It's like the film in it is bad.
well, I put
Don't know why we have this.
the liquid decal film over it because the first time I used it, this is the one where the cockpit decals just crumbled, just went away.
Can you not? Oh.
Jim says when I built the B-25, the microsol reacted with my paint. I never had seen that before. I've seen it stain paint.
Yeah.
Especially flat paint stains it.
Come on, come on. I think we're going to sign off now because I foresee using some special words to get this off. So we're going to leave it at that.
Yours melted the paint? Interesting. Is it Tamiya paint? I've never seen it do anything like that, the Tamiya paint.
Alright, so thanks for watching. Let's see, Teddy is almost done. How much more do you think you got, Teddy?
Do just a few minutes maybe.
Okay.
We just gotta slip these on and then I'm done.
Okay.
Turn it off.
Should we see Teddy get finished here?
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't oh so close.
Well, let's put on the focus on Teddy finishing up here.
Vallejo?
I am done. Other than stickers, I am finished.
I don't think I've ever decaled over Vallejo paint. So maybe
Other
I
than
don't
stickers, I have just
But it should
finished.
be the,
Alright.
they're both acrylic, so it shouldn't matter.
Did I do the, let's see. Is the cardboard over there still?
It fell.
It fell? No.
That was part of what fell
What
over.
do you
earlier.
do with
Gotcha.
alternative arm options?
Just keep it in the bag, and if you want to change it out, you can change it out. Let's see, let's get a good background for you on this. There we go.
Black background.
Black background? I said brown background.
He does lose that right hand pretty easily. There we go. See?
Alrighty.
Alright.
There we have Teddy's first model. So
Yeah.
let's see what he comes with, what he brings another time. So
Yeah. I need to put the stickers on and then it's completely done.
yeah. So yeah. Alrighty. So too cool for school on that one. So let's see, bring it back to the dual cam. There we go. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and you got to see Teddy complete his first model right there. Let's see, Facebook. You show it on Facebook too. There it is. Put it over that. Put it that. Take it that way. There we go. You can see a little better. There you go. So you can pose them and all that. You got joints in it and all that. So pretty cool on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. So Jim goes, nice Autobot rollout.
It's not the same thing!
Oh, awesome. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Mom with the Mats, and catch us next Wednesday here on Facebook and YouTube. So up there, Facebook, YouTube right there. So like, share, subscribe. And as always, I'm Matt.
I am Groot.
I'm not Matt.
There we go. So yeah, so thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you all next week. Model on.